Hi, Master Gardeners. I'm here checking out a Mexican tuberose, which is a flower I've never heard of. And yet when I looked on the internet, they said back in colonial times, this was a really popular plant. So, and yet it was so new to me, but whoa, once you smell it once, you'll never forget it. The fragrant is amazing. It's somewhat like a gardenia or that citrus smell, or just amazing. And it's grown in this location. This is not my yard, but this girl grows it for cut flowers, because one in a cut flower bouquet will sell your bouquet. So that would be mostly the reason you would plant these. Plus they make really good container plants. So let's learn a little bit about them. These have only been in the ground 1 year. So as you can see, they're about 1.5 feet tall. I dug up one of the clusters and I'm going to show it to you in a second. But they can get really tall. As a matter of fact, I found on the internet that John Bartram, and if you go back, or William Bartram, if you go back in time, he's the one who found the Franklinia tree. He said that he'd seen them down in the Baton Rouge area, and they were, I think he said 6 feet tall? No, 5 to 7 feet tall. So this one is about 3 feet tall, so they must have been big. So over the years, the bulbs will get bigger and you can get taller plants for them, but commonly grown by cut flower folks. They come in multiple colors. This is a single white. They're called Mexican tuberose. This is a single white. Now the blushing color on the buds, which we'll zoom in on in a minute, is kind of a distracting color that is not desirable, but anyway, it doesn't show up in the blossom at all. But they also come in yellows and pinks, and they come in doubles as well, which of course you're going to pay a little more for those fancier cultivars. Let me show you what the bulb looks like itself. Where did I lay it? Here it is over here. Here's what they look like. When you buy them, they come as a little cluster of bulbs. So you would plant this whole unit as one in the ground. You're planting it about 3 inches deep. It's essential that it be in well-drained soil. So if you don't have that well-drained soil and full sun, you would need to add organic matter to give that well-drained, just like any bulb. It has to be in well-drained areas. And then as this bulb matures, the little bulblets will get larger. You can see this one's gotten big after 1 season. This, we're going to dig all these up this fall. They're going to have to be cured, kept at a 60-degree temperature during the winter months. They'll be planted as a full clump next year for the 2021 season. And then if some of these little baby offsets get large enough, they'll be divided off of the parent plant and they'll be moved then, separating it. So certainly worth your investment with it in 1 season, producing all those little baby bulblets. So you can see how vigorous. Now, the master gardener who grew this one said that she never even watered hers. And it's listed as a plant that has to be kept kind of evenly moist, which is 1 inch of water per week is what's desirable. And then heavy feeders, it said, but she said that she hasn't fed hers. So go figure, you know, it's never steadfast rules with plants. So definitely a fascinating little flower. The scent is what's amazing. Once you smell it, it's a plant that you will never, never forget. So super good for containers. I didn't tell you one important tip. They are from Mexico. The Aztecs grew them. They then went from there to Europe and then came back to colonial America. So it likes hot soil because it's from down there. It's never been found in the wild again. It's only been cultivated. So that's a fascinating little historic fact about it. But when you plant it, you better have soil 70 degrees. So put your thermometer down in the ground or grow it in containers above ground. It takes about 90 to 120 days to produce flowers. So you're not going to get them till fall. So plant when the soil is warm and leave it for 90 days. You're going to have to wait. But it's heavenly, it's easy to grow, super fragrant, tuberose. Enjoy, Master Gardeners.